Most people know aging reduces muscle mass, but what they often don't realize is how early and silently this process begins. By age 55, your muscle strength may already be declining at a rate of up to 1 to 2% per year, according to the National Institutes of Health. Even worse, a 2021 study published in Nutrients reveals that over 46% of adults over 60 unknowingly suffer from inadequate nighttime protein intake, leaving their muscles essentially starving through the most critical repair window, sleep. These silent nutrient gaps become even more dangerous with time, often going undetected until mobility, balance, and even independence begin to fade. It's commonly believed that regular physical activity and daytime meals are enough to maintain healthy muscle function. But while this advice holds some truth, it fails to address the one period of the day when your body naturally regenerates muscle tissue most efficiently, your sleep cycle. And if that window isn't properly supported, even the most balanced daily habits might not protect you. Here's what most never hear. If your nightly routine lacks specific amino acid-rich nutrients timed correctly, your body may not just fail to build muscle, but may gradually lose it faster than it can be restored. This is why many seniors still experience muscle decline despite eating healthy or exercising. Add to this the fact that the body's ability to synthesize muscle protein significantly weakens with age, and suddenly your average evening snack could be doing more harm than good if it lacks the right elements. But there's a safe, clinically supported nutritional shift you can make tonight to flip this around and help your body rebuild muscle naturally, without changing your lifestyle. And what makes this even more urgent? New research from McMaster University reveals one particular overlooked nighttime food that not only boosts nighttime muscle protein synthesis, but may also improve sleep quality, joint recovery, and long-term strength resilience, especially in older adults. This nutrient-rich powerhouse will be discussed as the final insight in today's guide, and it's something many seniors already have in their kitchen but never use the right way. Backed by clinical evidence and endorsed by leading sports nutritionists, its benefits go far beyond what most expect from a bedtime food. In today's video, you'll uncover how to rebuild muscle safely and naturally while you sleep, using simple nutritional changes that work with your body's natural rhythms, without intense workouts or expensive supplements. This is not about trendy diets or protein powders. It's about aligning your evening habits with a proven biological advantage to preserve strength, mobility, and energy well into your later years. If you're passionate about staying strong, energized, and independent well into your 60s, 70s, or even 90s, make sure to like this video, share your thoughts, and where you're watching from in the comments below, and subscribe for science-backed health tips that truly make a difference. Your support helps us continue delivering life-changing guidance like this every week. Now let's break down what you should be eating at night, starting with the least expected but one of the most effective foods to help your muscles recover, rebuild, and grow stronger while you rest. Number 5 on our list is cottage cheese. Often underestimated, this humble food delivers a slow and steady release of casein protein that aligns perfectly with the overnight muscle recovery window, especially in adults over 40, whose natural protein synthesis significantly drops during sleep. According to research from the Maastricht University Medical Center, casein's slow digestion allows amino acid levels in the blood to remain elevated for up to 7 hours, providing a constant supply for muscle repair. This is particularly vital because, during sleep, the body enters a fasting state, and for seniors, this means longer periods where muscle tissue breaks down without replenishment, unless a slow-digesting protein like casein is consumed. Cottage cheese doesn't just bring protein. It delivers highly absorbable calcium and vitamin B12, two nutrients that play pivotal roles in muscle contraction and nerve signaling. Low B12 levels, which are increasingly common in adults over 60, can lead to neuromuscular weakness and impair balance. When consumed about 30 minutes before bed, a half cup of low-fat cottage cheese provides approximately 14 grams of slow-release protein and covers over 10% of the recommended daily intake for calcium. But beyond its composition, what makes it so effective is how it silently counteracts the catabolic effects of nighttime fasting, preserving lean muscle mass without overloading the digestive system. Many seniors unknowingly skip protein at night, missing out on this critical rebuilding window, making it harder to maintain strength despite healthy meals and workouts during the day. And while supplements try to fill this gap, they rarely match the synergistic benefit of whole food sources like cottage cheese, which blends muscle support with essential micronutrients in one digestible serving, creating a silent shift in overnight muscle preservation that's easy to miss. Next is chicken breast. When consumed strategically in the evening, this lean protein becomes more than just a dinner staple. It becomes a clinical-grade recovery enhancer. A study from McMaster University highlights leucine's critical role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis, and chicken breast offers a potent dose of this BCAA without the added burden of saturated fats. For seniors, this means less strain on metabolic processing while still reaping anabolic benefits. Muscle regeneration doesn't just stop after exercise ends. Research shows the body continues repair during deep sleep, a phase during which seniors often struggle to maintain adequate circulating amino acids. Unlike heavier proteins that elevate nighttime insulin and disrupt rest, a modest 3 to 4 ounce serving of grilled chicken breast provides approximately 25 to 30 grams of lean protein with minimal insulin response, allowing muscle tissue to rebuild without metabolic compromise. This becomes especially significant in older adults, where elevated insulin resistance and slower digestion can interfere with nutrient uptake if meals are too heavy or mistimed. But the subtle strength of chicken breast lies not only in its nutrient profile, but also in its ability to inhibit myostatin, a natural muscle growth suppressor, through its leucine content. Without directly realizing it, many seniors lose muscle steadily due to myostatin activity, and reducing it naturally through dietary means creates an advantage in preserving mobility and physical independence. Yet, too many older adults avoid dinner protein due to outdated fears around digestion or cholesterol, unknowingly compounding muscle deterioration when nightly repair is most active. Properly portioned, chicken breast offers a safe, efficient, and scientifically supported way to suppress catabolism overnight without overfeeding or digestive stress, providing a solution hidden in plain sight. Number 3. Eggs. Touted as nature's perfect protein, eggs deliver a biologically complete amino acid profile that uniquely suits the nighttime rebuilding process, especially in older adults whose muscle tissues demand efficient recovery tools. Containing all 9 essential amino acids in ratios that the body can easily utilize, eggs provide not only high-quality protein, but also key nutrients like choline and vitamin D, nutrients commonly deficient in adults over 40 and critical for neuromuscular signaling and bone maintenance. According to findings from the Journal of Nutrition, consuming whole eggs, rather than just egg whites, triggers a stronger anabolic response post-ingestion, amplifying protein synthesis even during passive periods like sleep. This matters immensely for seniors because the efficiency of muscle anabolism naturally declines with age, making every gram of quality protein count more. Choline supports nerve function, helping improve communication between the brain and muscles, while vitamin D helps counteract age-related muscle and bone weakening, a dual action that no supplement can replicate with the same synergy. A simple 2-egg meal in the early evening can offer 12 grams of protein along with about 25% of the daily recommended vitamin D intake, quietly setting the body into a primed state for overnight tissue repair. However, many older adults unknowingly avoid eggs due to cholesterol concerns long outdated by modern science, overlooking the muscle protective advantages they hold. As digestion slows during sleep, the body benefits from the sustained release of amino acids and micronutrients from this compact source, making eggs not only convenient, but metabolically intelligent for anyone aiming to reverse muscle loss passively. Over time, this underused approach quietly builds a stronger musculoskeletal system with minimal effort, bridging the gap between inactivity and nightly recovery in a way few foods can match. 2. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, often dismissed as a casual snack, are one of the most potent muscle-supporting foods seniors overlook, particularly at night. Their dense magnesium content is key here, as clinical evidence from the National Institutes of Health shows that up to 61% of adults over age 60 are magnesium deficient, a silent deficit that worsens with age and contributes to both muscle cramping and restless sleep cycles. Magnesium is crucial for neuromuscular transmission and muscle relaxation, two factors that directly impact overnight recovery. But more critically, pumpkin seeds also deliver zinc in meaningful amounts. Zinc, according to findings from Tufts University, plays a significant role in testosterone regulation in both men and women over 40, a hormone directly linked to muscle protein synthesis. This is compounded by the immune modulatory properties of zinc, which protect aging muscle tissue from chronic low-grade inflammation that would otherwise erode gains overnight. Embedded within this nutrient matrix is tryptophan, an amino acid rarely discussed but crucial. It converts into serotonin and eventually melatonin, the hormone responsible for initiating sleep. Poor melatonin production is a key reason many older adults struggle with achieving the deep, restorative phases of sleep where growth hormone is naturally released. Growth hormone, often misunderstood, peaks during early sleep cycles and is essential for preserving muscle tissue. By consuming a small serving, around 1 ounce, 30 to 60 minutes before bed, seniors provide their bodies with a time-released blend of muscle-protecting compounds that sync with their natural circadian rhythm. Number 1 on our list is pistachios, a deceptively simple food that plays a complex and vital role in the sleep muscle recovery process, especially in adults over 50. Unlike many other nuts, pistachios naturally contain melatonin, a hormone typically produced in the brain's pineal gland but often underproduced in seniors due to age-related calcification and oxidative stress. Published data from Louisiana State University revealed that pistachios have some of the highest melatonin concentrations among plant-based foods, making them uniquely equipped to regulate disrupted sleep cycles. But the muscle-supportive power of pistachios goes beyond sleep. Each ounce offers 6 grams of high-quality plant protein and is rich in vitamin B6, which is required for the conversion of tryptophan into serotonin, a neurotransmitter that not only stabilizes mood, but also primes the brain for melatonin synthesis. At the cellular level, this cascade boosts parasympathetic nervous activity, lowering nighttime cortisol and enabling optimal muscle repair. Also notable is their potassium content, more than in most fruits per ounce, which directly supports nerve transmission and muscle contractions. Seniors with suboptimal potassium levels often experience nighttime leg cramps or postural instability, which are early signs of declining neuromuscular integrity. By incorporating pistachios as an evening snack, ideally 30 minutes before bedtime, older adults initiate a dual-action mechanism, hormonal priming and neuromuscular readiness, essential for nocturnal muscle recovery. The real issue is how few recognize this synergy and instead focus solely on daytime protein intake, missing the deeper reality that muscle preservation is as much a hormonal event as it is a nutritional one. Nighttime nutrition is not just a supplement to daytime habits. It's a biological necessity, especially for seniors over 40 aiming to preserve muscle strength, improve sleep quality, and promote long-term independence. As science now reveals, simple foods like pistachios and pumpkin seeds can powerfully support overnight recovery when used correctly. Start small, just one of these tonight, and build from there. If you watch this far, you're serious about your health. Subscribe now so you don't miss out, and comment below where you're watching from. We'd love to hear your story. Thank you for being here.